Anyway, let's look at the second list.
The
No,
coaches.
yeah, college football. We'll talk about that later. Hold on. Let's go back to the third one, the top wide receiver. Yo, I have a big problem with this one. I really do have a big problem with this one.
Whoa.
I really do. First of all, Chris Goodwin. I wasn't watching his name. I wasn't watching his game like that much. But he's not even the best receiver on his team. He was not. Mike Evans is better on his team, and I think they did D Hop dirty a little bit. D Hop is a beast.
They
Like
did
I
dirty.
okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I
In
personally
my
don't.
opinion,
Hmm,
he's better than Chris Goodwin.
D Hop.
Yes.
Yeah, he had a better season. But anyway, who's your favorite wide receiver on here, and what players do you not like?
My my top two would have to be D Hop and Michael Thomas. And I don't like Tyreek Hill or I don't like Mike Evans.
How about Julio Jones, boy?
Julio Jones is good, but I have Michael Thomas over Julio.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I cannot deal with this. So on the list it shows Michael Thomas number 4, Julio Jones number 14, Chris Goodwin's number 29, DeAndre Hopkins 31, Tyreek Hill 43, Mike Evans 45, and Devontae Adams to 48 for the all those people who listen to the podcast. But
You
I'm
want me to
honestly
tell you
telling
something
you,
real quick?
what what was it?
I know why they put Tyreek Hill at 43,
Why?
43rd, because the main reason he got most of his touchdowns and stuff because of
You're
I don't think
lagging
he's
out.
capable of doing stuff, but capable of doing a lot of stuff. Did you hear
Okay,
me?
yeah. I can't. Can you repeat what you said?
The reason why they put Tyreek Hill at 43rd is because of his
Mm,
routes he only runs. But I know he's capable of doing more stuff, by like quick slant routes and everything. I can see
mm.
why.
Okay, so most people might hate this, but the receivers that I don't like watching, to me, that is boring, is Michael Thomas. Like Michael Thomas and DeAndre Hopkins, he's good and everything. I know DeAndre Hopkins, like I like DeAndre Hopkins when he was drafted, right? I'm like, this guy's gonna be a beast. I just knew watching him in Houston. I just seen him, right? But Michael Thomas, I hate watching his game. I don't hate it, but like it's just boring to me. He has no excitement and everything. Like to me, my personal receivers, I like fast guys, big strong receivers, fast and like I don't like small like catch it short and like they catch a lot of possession catches and everything.
Hmm.
I like guys who gets like a 50-50 catches in on those and everything. Like Des Bryant and what he used to be and everything. Julio Jones. But
Hmm.
if I had to take the best receivers right now to me, like personally, I like quick slants like guys like Tyreek Hill and Antonio Brown, but I like Julio Jones. I also respect him. So this is my receiver. Like my if I have to make it right, it'll be Julio Jones. And if AB was on the field, nobody's better. AB was one of the best. AB, and I would take Tyreek Hill number 3. Tyreek, you know why?
Wow.
Tyreek Hill, he's the only player that the New England Patriots had to double team him in the 2018 playoffs. Remember that? So in the regular season,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill destroyed the Patriots. So in the playoffs, Bill Belichick had to double team him.
Still fine.
Yeah,
It's just
but what?
because he's a fast receiver, Tyreek Hill.
Okay, and so let's look at the next list. This might be the only list I somewhat agree with. Like, this is all the players right now from the top 10 right now. So let me tell you for all the podcast listeners. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes is number 1, Aaron Donald number 2, Russell Wilson number 3, number 4 Michael Thomas, number 5 Christian McCaffrey, number 6 is Stephon Gilmore, number 7 Lamar Jackson, number 8 Chandler Jones, number 9 Khalil Mack, number 10 Aaron Rodgers. Do you agree with this list?
I disagree. Patrick Holmes should be at number 99. No, I'm just
Whoa,
playing.
whoa.
But
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
did.
playing. But I disagree with Russell Wilson being at number 3.
Mm.
I haven't watched too many of his games last season or whatever, but I believe Lamar Jackson should have a higher rating than him.
Okay, so this, if you're saying the top 10 players in the NFL,
Hmm.
like I can agree with this, but Michael Thomas is a little bit too high for a receiver. I think he's a little bit too high, right? Like Lamar Jackson. If you say the top 10 most important players, though, like this list would not even include like so this would be the most top 10 most important players, right? It'll be all
Hmm.
quarterbacks. Like I'm not having I'm not having most of these guys like most important players. The only guys I would leave is the defenders and Christian McCaffrey. And I'll put Derrick Henry in there instead of Aaron Rodgers. No. Hold on. I'm gonna take
I'll probably
Michael Thomas
take out
down and put
Christian
Derrick Henry.
McCaffrey. And I'll
No, I
take
like
out Christian McCaffrey.
no. Christian McCaffrey is a beast. Like he is a beast. He's like Marshall Falk.
Wait,
But let's look at the next list. The top 10 quarterbacks. This is basically the top. I think these are the most important players right now. These are the most important players in ranking. Except I would just switch my rankings out. So this is how the list for the podcast listeners are: Patrick Mahomes number 1, Russell Wilson number 3, Lamar Jackson number 7, Aaron Rodgers number 10, Drew Brees number 11, number 19 Tom Brady, Dak Prescott number 46, Deshaun Watson number 62,
whoa.
Matt Ryan 70, Kirk Cousin is 86. Do you agree with this list?
I high key can agree with this list. I high key
I
can.
I would not agree with this list. First of
Like,
all,
bro, wait, except for the Deshaun Watson and Dak Prescott, I would switch those two, and my list would be
no.
cool.
First of all, this is how I would switch. How could Tom Brady's the GOAT? I'm not gonna discredit him and everything, but his defense was carrying him this last year. His defense was carrying him. Anytime the defense allowed more than 20 points, they always lose. But every time they allow less than 20 points, they always won. His defense was carrying him. The Patriots defense. So this is my list: Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson. Like either of them, I don't mind, right? Like
Hmm.
if you put Lamar Jackson in front of Patrick, like I wouldn't mind it, right? I'm a big Chiefs fan, but and then this was my list. I'd put no. I'm not putting Drew Brees. Drew Brees was out 5 games, right? So I got to
Hmm.
take him down. I put Deshaun Watson after Aaron Rodgers, and then Dak Prescott, and then Drew Brees, and then Tom Brady. That's gonna be a hot take for everybody, but that's my personal list. Like I love Dak Prescott for some reason. I love them Cowboys.
I I agree with your list. I agree with your list.
You agree?
I can
I
respect
got a
that.
biased
Yeah, I
list
can
though.
respect that.
Yeah. And then people, these are the top 100 snubs people say. So I can't say the Fitzpatrick from the Steelers, the safety, Kenny Goldwyn, Ben
Anka.
Roethlisberger, Carson Wentz, Austin uh, Eckler, T.Y. Hilton, Josh Jacob, Marcus Peters, Christian Harrison, and Byron Jones. Who do you think should be on there from that list? That wasn't made that didn't make the list.
Probably um I want to say
To me,
Joey Bosa.
I think no, Joe. Look at the snub list. Joe Bosa's on the list. Like he made the top 100 players. People who didn't make it. First of all, for anybody who says Ben Roethlisberger should have been on there, no, he was out the whole season. So take Ben Roethlisberger, Galladay. I personally don't watch him, don't know him, so that he don't make that much impact. So we could take him off. T.Y. Hilton didn't make that much impact. Austin Eckler, him and Melvin Gordon played, but Melvin Gordon, I just see Melvin Gordon a better player. Marcus Peters should have been on that list. Josh Jacobs should have been on the list, and Fitzpatrick and Carson Wentz. That's the people I think. Because remember Carson Wentz, he took his team to the
Hmm.
playoffs. Like He had no receiver. I think he was better than Matt Ryan. I would put him over Matt Ryan and Kirk Cousins, right?
I'm not
On
too
that
sure
list.
about that. I feel like Matt
Carson?
Ryan is better than Carson Wentz.
No. If Carson Wentz wasn't injured, Matt Ryan will not even be close. Like, I'm sorry. And then what is it? Fitzpatrick. He was one of the best safeties. Like after Miami traded him to Steelers, the Steelers
Hmm.
have they almost made the playoffs with no quarterback. They almost did. That's why I think they should have signed Cam Newton anyway. But and then Marcus Peters. Never when he got traded to the from the Rams to the
Yeah, I remember
Ravens,
that.
he was just a beast, a beast. And then Josh Jacob, right? That guy, he was the second player on the best rookie offensive player.
I remember Josh Jacobs. He's actually pretty good.
So who do you think should be on that list?
Um, I'm trying to look for the 100 list to to see who's not on there.
No. Just look at the snubs people that weren't on there. Just look at the snubs. I send you a picture. So the snubs is, I'm not gonna say his name, his first name, but Fitzpatrick from the Steelers, Kenny Galladay from the Lions didn't make it. Ben Roethlisberger didn't make it. Carson Wentz from the Eagles didn't make it. Austin Eckler from the Chargers didn't
I'm
make
gonna
it.
probably
Uh,
say
Ty
I'm gonna
didn't
say
make it. Who?
my top two would probably be Marcus Peters and Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I low key. You know what makes me mad? Till this day, I wish we still had Marcus Peters. As a Chiefs fan, I love Marcus Peters. I loved him. The guy,
I
like,
hated him. He used to
he
be
was a
so
beast.
good at defense that I hated him.
You know what pissed me off though? Like someone told me the Chiefs traded him to the Rams. I was really pissed off. Like,
When you heard about it,
yeah, I was like, why did we trade him and everything? But anyway, moving on to there was a report that who's the best receiving core to you personally?
the
Hmm?
receiving what?
Best receiving core in the NFL right now, personally.
What do you mean by that? Like
So
receiver?
like the best, yeah, the best team that has tight end receivers. That's it. Like the best who can catch like
I,
the tight ends slash wide receivers.
ooh, for me, I have to sell Niners.
Who?
I have
What
to
was
say
it?
the 49ers. The 49ers.
The 40. They have the best receiving core.
Yes. Yes.
How?
I
I
believe
don't
so.
even make
They
them.
have George Kittle, Samuel, Emmanuel. I'm telling you, they have a good receiving lineup, receiving core.
So Pro Football Focus says, what is it? The Buccaneers has the best receiving core. The Chiefs are following after the Buccaneers. Dallas Cowboys, third. New Orleans Saints, fourth. Buffalo Bills, fifth. Detroit Lions, sixth. Los Angeles Chargers, seventh. Carolina, okay, this and Carolina Panthers number 8, and Cleveland Brown number 9, and Denver Broncos number 10. So that list, I honestly do not agree with that. Like according to Pro Football Focus, you know why?
Mm-hmm.
So this my personal list